Salutations friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you 10 fragrances that I've been wearing the crap out of this 2020. So normally I do these videos at the very end of the year where I talk about the fragrances that I'm most excited for, the fragrances that I love the most, but we're pretty much like a little over halfway through 2020 and I thought it might be fun to kind of do one in the middle. So let's get into the video. Now, a few things. First, I didn't list any fragrances that I just recently added to my collection within the last 2 to 3 weeks because those fragrances I'm obviously wearing a lot of to review and I'm just really excited to have them in my collection. So you're not going to see those fragrances in this list. So the biggest thing for 2020 for me has been just wearing things that are either easy or wearing things that bring me some sort of weird joy. And when I get into at least one of the scents, you'll see that. I started off this year just a lot going on. You guys know what's been going on. So I've been focusing a lot fragrance-wise, reviewing and stuff, wearing easy scents. And one of the scents that I wear a ton of that I think is really beautiful is white tea from Elizabeth Arden. Elizabeth Arden, I love their fragrances. I think I want to try and get a few more scents just from the line. I just think they're great and they're really affordable, they're really accessible, and they're beautiful. And white tea is gorgeous. Now I want to get the other, I think there's at least one flanker to it. I want to get those, but just the classic original white tea is beautiful and it smells really good on the skin. It's really fresh, really just a gorgeous scent, and I've been wearing a ton of it. Another really easy scent to wear that I think smells really clean, really feminine, and very pretty that I've been wearing a crap out of is Nectarine Blossom and Honey from Jo Malone. Now, I don't like overspray this one. I usually will layer this with, so I'm actually layered it with white tea. It's been really good. I might put a few spritz on by itself. I actually really like layering it with either Limon Verde from the Aqua Allegoria line from Guerlain, or even Eccentric Molecules. Molecule 1, this actually layers really well with that one. So this one has been kind of one I've been layering with other scents, but it just smells so pretty and so clean on the skin. Slightly sweet, slightly juicy, and that is one that I've been really, really loving and wearing a lot, like a little more than you'd expect. Obviously, this one's a little bit more from my personal preference. She from House of Matriarch. This is one that I have a travel atomizer in my bag. If a fragrance I'm wearing dissipates or wears off, I will apply She. I love it. It grounds me. It makes me feel really happy. I just love the way it smells. That is one that I'm constantly always wearing a ton of. One that I just recently did a comparison of the original version, and I don't talk about too much, but I do really love this scent, is the Taif Intensivo. This is the crazy intense version of Taif from Ormonde Jayne. I actually got this around the time that I moved, and it just was a beautiful scent, and the weather was getting like super cold up here, at least for me. You know, for me, cold is 60 degrees, and when it was in the 20s, I was like frigidly cold, but I still wanted to wear something really pretty. And I actually wore this a lot, like in the very beginning of the year when it was still really kind of crispy cold outside. And then this one's another one that I knew I was going to wear a lot of when I got it, and I still wear a ton of it, and it's Bee from Zoologist. I love this fragrance. This is one of my favorite Zoologist scents. I love how it smells like waxy and a little bit like balsamic. I just love that kind of waxy like scent it has. It's just so good. So this is one of the newer, not the newer one to this collection, but I actually wear this one a ton, and this is one that John actually really likes too, and it's Wicked Good from Gallagher Fragrances, just because I really enjoy wearing chocolate scents, and I love the vanilla in here, and I love the tonka in here, and just when I got it, I started wearing it all the time. I've worn it to bed, I wear it like in the morning, if I'm going to the grocery store, I wear it, and I'll just spray it once, you know, just spray it on my wrist, just, you know, so I can smell like chocolate. It just smells really good. Just really enjoy it. Another really easy one, and this house is one of my favorite houses, but I only own 3 fragrances from them. I had more, but I swapped or sold them, and I'm kind of sad I did, and I need to get them again. It's Serge Lutens, and it's à la Nuit. This is one of the most singularly gorgeous jasmine fragrances ever created. Like, you cannot change my mind on that. And this one, just if you're a white floral lover, oh my goodness, it's so ridiculously, singularly beautiful. It's really hard to describe how ridiculously beautiful that scent is. And I love jasmine, and I've just been wearing it a lot just because I love it. It just smells so good. So I've been reaching for that one a ton. And as it's been getting warmer and as it's been getting hotter, another fragrance that I keep in my bag that I need to buy a big bottle of, that I wear all the time, is Rose Ikebana. This is from Hermes. This is their Hermessence line. Just really beautiful. Just the rose in here is just soft and silky and translucent, and it smells so ridiculously sexy on the skin, but in a very understated, sophisticated way. So the next 2 I wore for one being mischievous and one just because this year sucked. So the first one, because this year sucked and has really grounded me, and I kind of talked about this before with scent memories, is White Musk Smoky Rose de Eau de Parfum. This one just brings me back to the purest time in my life with my family, and I've been wearing this one anytime I feel sad, and it makes me sadder, but it also makes me really happy. So this is one I've been wearing because it triggers very intense scent memories for me, and I just go back to that smell, and I just go back to that time. And when I'm sad or I'm anxious and I have anxiety and depression, super fun, guys, let me tell you. This has just been like a foundation for me, weirdly enough. And there have been like 5 or 6 times I've actually sat down and tried to film a video talking about this scent, and it's been, I couldn't. I've been babbling and bawling like a baby. So that video will probably never happen. Just this scent I wear a ton of, and I'm gonna buy a backup of it. I'm probably gonna buy it in different formulas as well. It's just great, and it smells really good, and it just takes me to a happy place. This next one, not for any reason, I love the way this one smells. Firstly, it's Clinique Aromatics Elixir. This is a beautiful classic scent, but for people that don't like mature scents, they hate this. And this is a fragrance we sold at work. So the funny thing about this fragrance is that where I first originally worked, I don't work at my company anymore, so I can tell you where I work, although a lot of you guys have guessed. I used to work at Ulta. I was a retail sales, retail operations manager was my position. And when I worked there, the girls who were the boutique girls, they hated this scent. And they would actually prank each other with this scent. So there was a little fan because it was hot, and they would spray the fan. So when the Clinique girl would come in, she'd turn on the fan, and her entire boutique would smell like this. Or they would spray each other like on their clothes, like as they walked by. We had to hide her. They hid the bottle so they'd stop pranking. And I was like, I need the tester of this, where is it? And they're like, here it is. Like, we had to hide it. Don't show it to this girl, don't show it to this girl. And it was really funny and really cute. And so like, they didn't believe me when I said I owned it or when I wore it. So I would come in some days when I knew they were working, and I would drown myself in this scent. And they were like, ah! But I smelled amazing. It smells beautiful. But they had the fragrances they really liked were very fresh, youthful fragrances. They really liked to smell like they loved Marc Jacobs Daisy. They really liked Late Blue. They just really liked fresh, youthful, very feminine fragrances. This is not that scent. It's gorgeous, but it's not that scent. So I used to wear this a lot, especially at work, just to be mischievous and just like, I don't know, it was kind of fun. But that was another very worn scent of mine for 2020. That's it, guys. So those are the fragrances. I hope you enjoyed this video. I also would love to know what fragrances you've currently been wearing and rocking so far 2020. Let me know in the comment section below. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.